director Alex Garland may be retiring from directing, but not without going out with a bang. Hi, welcome back to the channel, and I had a chance to experience in theaters Civil War. Now, this film is really intense. Had quite the experience watching it for the first time, and I have some thoughts on it. But first, consider subscribing to the channel. Get this channel off the ground. 500 subscribers. Let's get there. Let's talk about Civil War. I think this is one of my anticipated films. The official trailer and how it had an impact on me. I thought the premise was right up my alley. You have a dystopian America. You have something big that impacted the United States, and everyone's just divided, becoming these factions throughout each state. And some people are going to the extremes and wanting to come together with one another and head to Washington, D.C. and take down the White House and take out the President of the United States. Now, here we meet 4 individuals. 3 of them are respected journalists in their own right. We have a photographer, Lee, played by Kirsten Dunst. Now, she is the focal point here. She doesn't even have to say anything. You just know her body language. It says so much. Wagner Moore plays Joel. His part in this road trip to Washington, D.C. is to come face to face with the president, interview him one last time. We also have Stephen McKinley Henderson plays Sammy. He's a semi-retired journalist working for the New York Times. What they have in common is the war itself. Now, going into it, don't expect a lot of the politics. You know, no one's right-wing, no one's really left-wing. At least we are left out in the dark. The audience is left out in the dark. The main stage is the devastation that has occurred, and it continues to happen. People continue to die on the streets. People are protesting, and we don't really know what caused all this to happen. You may speculate on many things, but if you look at the big picture, it's people on a road trip. Photographers and these journalists have a message, and they want to send out that message in their own way. We also have Kaylee Spaney, who you have seen her in Priscilla. She was in a movie called Priscilla, which I haven't seen. She was in she's done some other work, but here I think she's another standout aside from Kirsten Dunst. She is this aspiring war photographer that looks up to Kirsten Dunst's character Lee, and the two don't hit it off at first. But what they have in common is every time they step onto the streets, there's malicious people they run into. There are tanks and jets flying by and all this chaos that they find themselves into. Civil War is not for the faint of heart. A lot of people are going to be divided by it, and for good reasons. Again, a lot of the politics are absent here, and I'm okay with that. I've never been a big political person. I wanted to, pay a ticket to watch this solely on, the support of Alex Garland. I liked some of his films. I'm aware of his filmography and the action. And was I, left satisfied? Sure, yeah. This movie's is far from perfect.